welcome back to our
channel.
More enthusiasm, please. Hey guys, and welcome back to our
channel.
For this week's video, I'm gonna be doing something. I'm putting my life at risk for you guys. I'm gonna be sharing a family recipe. Now, this family member doesn't know I'm sharing this family recipe. And if she found out I'm sharing this family recipe, she might come for me and you. So, don't be saying nothing. You don't say nothing, I don't say nothing, we don't say nothing together. Y'all can have this recipe, okay? So today we're gonna be making my Grandma Soam's beef salad. I know, it's so exciting. I've been going live a lot on TikTok. If you guys aren't following me there, follow me. I just had a video of Jose's face go viral. He loves it, he absolutely loves it. I've been going live on TikTok and it was requested that we make Grandma Soam's beef salad. So I figured why not go ahead and spend our Sunday family meal that we do making beef salad. I already have the sticky rice soaking. I did do a TikTok over sticky rice if you're curious how to make that. But today we are just making the beef salad alone. So if you guys want to learn how to make it, come along, stick around, and comment down below if you guys try this. It's fairly easy. The good thing about this recipe though is it can be adjusted according to what you like. So there's onion in this, cucumber, steak, lime, cilantro. I don't like cilantro. I'm doing mint. It's very easy to fix according to your liking. And it's healthy. So let's get started. Alright, so I have Grandma Soam's recipe in my recipe book. If y'all have stuck around long enough, y'all know I started this book. It's full of family recipes and recipes we just enjoy in general. That way the kids can have this when time goes on. But I have my grandma's recipe taped in here because I literally wrote it as she was saying it, exactly like word for word how she talks, because if I didn't get it, I wouldn't get it again, because I don't even think she's shared some of these recipes with my mom. So it's like a once in a lifetime opportunity. Y'all take this and cherish it, 'cause this is gold right here, okay? We're going to need for this recipe 3 steaks, 4 cucumbers, 3 jalapenos, 1 sweet onion, cilantro or mint, and limes. I also do use accent and fish sauce. This meal will probably make you 1 full container. First things first, I'm setting the oven to 400 so that way it warms up while you are preparing everything else. Alright, so this is about the size of the container I use. This is for Jose's. I add cilantro in Jose's. I use the exact one, just smaller for mine, but I'm currently using that for sticky rice. With this meal, you can either eat it with jasmine, rice, sticky rice. You can do vegetables on the side, like greens. My grandma does a lot of like lettuce leaves and a lot of greens, okay? It's a healthy meal. I'm going to be putting it all in this big container for Jose, and I'm just gonna find me a little bowl to put it off to the side for my mix. Jose likes a lot of fish sauce. I'm not a big fish sauce person, so there's a little bit of differences in our meals, but it comes out the same. Either way, it's easy. Okay, first we're cutting up the cucumbers. I have 5 here. I've got an extra one. The key with the cucumbers is we're cutting them super thin. You don't want them a thick cut. They're gonna be very, very thin. This is about the size you want them. Again, to your liking. If you want them thicker, go for it. If you want them thinner, go for it. But this is like a very, very good size. Also, I was supposed to peel these. I'll put these ones in my bowl. Make sure you peel the cucumber. You're supposed to peel them. I'm excited. I'm excited to show you guys this recipe. Peel your cucumbers first. Let's do that again. Okay, so this is 4 cucumbers for me. Jose has 3 in his. This is 1 whole cucumber, the one I didn't peel. Make sure you peel. I might end up doing the last cucumber that I ended up buying and split it between the 2. This right here is a lot for me as it is. Jose loves this dinner. I need to make sure I have plenty of it. Next is the onions. I have 2 because they're kind of small. We like onion. I'm gonna end up putting a whole 1 in Jose's pot, and I'll probably do half of 1 in mine and then the rest in his. So he'll have about an onion and a half. The key to this is also cutting these really thin, just like you did the cucumbers. And we're not dicing these, we're slicing them. So you want them longer, but you want them thin. Just use what we had in our pantry. So this onion is small, so it's not gonna look as long as it should. This one looks a little better, but your onions should be very thin And it should look like this for right now. The oven is preheated, so we're gonna go ahead and start the steaks. Super easy steaks. The key to this is you're not cooking them completely. It's okay if they're a little pink because when you add the lime juice into the beef salad, it marinates it and it gets rid of that pink. With the steaks, it's completely up to you what kind of steak you want to use. Jose tends to get the better steaks when we do beef salad just because he likes the more tender, just a better steak for this. Right now we have the beef ribeye. I grabbed a family pack and this one has 4 in it. So we have a total of 5 steaks. Typically we use about 3 to 4 depending on size. So we have 5 just in case, I guess. These are smaller-ish steaks, so we might be using all 5. But just take them out of the packaging that they're in, throw them on the tray. Super easy. Alright, this is our steaks. They're gonna go in the oven. Grandma said put them in the oven at high for 15 minutes and then turn them over. I like to put them in the oven at 10 minutes and then just turn them over. I don't really turn it down, so I'm gonna do that. I haven't used this oven to make beef salad at this house yet, so we'll see how it does, but it should work just fine. 10 and 10, so 10 on one side, 10 on the other. While the steaks are cooking, we're gonna go ahead and chop up our jalapenos. We have 4 total right here, 3 in Jose's, 1 in mine. You want these really thin. Everything we're cutting up is gonna be really thin, even the steaks. Jalapenos are to preference. The steaks have about 4 more minutes left on one side, and then I'm gonna check them and flip them over. But the next thing is gonna be limes. I'm not gonna add the limes just yet because I want to squeeze it onto the meat like I said. So I'm gonna wait for that meat to finish and then we'll move on to the next step. Steaks had about 5 more minutes, but I turned the timer off. I turned the oven off. They cooked faster than they would back in our Florida home. So 15 minutes total is what I did, but I did do it on high. So if we would have turned it down like Grandma said to do, which I don't usually do, then it would have cooked the full 20. So if you're doing it on high, 10 minutes on one side, 5 minutes on the other. If you're doing it on high then medium, 10 minutes on high, 10 minutes on medium heat. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull these out and let them cool down, and then we'll get to slicing the limes. While the steak was cooking, I went ahead and rolled all of my limes. That way they're juicier when you cut them. We're just gonna cut these in half and squeeze these over the steak. All right, limes are cut. I got the steak right here ready to slice. Slice it thin, that's the key. Like I said, I'm gonna keep saying it. Slice it thin. All together, slice it thin. All right, throw it into our little bowls. Start seasoning. Okay, this is after 5 steaks. So Jose has about 4 and I have about 1. Next is the fun part, all the seasonings. So let's get to it.
Look, can I have seaweed?
Seaweed?
Yes.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Okay, so in total I did about 3 limes in Jose's and 1 lime in mine. So the recipe that I am giving you guys is specifically for the bigger pot. Everything's adding up to Jose's. Mine is just like a side, like a single side of beef salad, maybe a little bit more. I'll leave the recipe down below in the description box, that way it's easier to understand. When my grandma gave me this recipe, like I said, she talked and I had to write it down. So I had to tweak a couple things. I will leave all the information down below if you're a little confused. I have it for you guys, okay? Next, all that we have to do is the fish sauce, the accent, and your choice of cilantro or mint.
Hello.
With the seasonings, I do to taste. Accent, I do a little heavy on because we did not season this. The fish sauce is salty as well, but I do about 1.5 tablespoons, and I'll do about 1 tablespoon here. And then we're gonna go in with the fish sauce. Like I said, Jose likes a lot, so.
I'm Jose.
About 2 full squeezes and about half of a full squeeze in mine. Grandma suggests using your hands because it tastes better, but we are not doing that. I do not like fish sauce. So we're gonna just mix. And then here in a minute, we'll add the last ingredient. You're gonna wanna taste this as you go. That way you can determine if you need more lime, more accent, more fish sauce.
Mom, can I have some chicken?
Some steak?
Yes. A big steak. There's not a big steak.
How is it, AJ?
Good.
It's good? One good thing about these meals that I make, like Ezekiel loves jasmine rice, white rice, like Thai foods. AJ likes spice, and Ava will eat anything. Oh, he had a whole piece of steak. So it's really good that my kids are not picky. I'm gonna give it a taste test so we can see if it needs more of anything. I think I'm gonna add just a little bit more lime to Jose's. He's a lime person. Loves limes. I personally like adding pepper to mine, but it's not part of the ingredient list. Okay, here's Jose's after the cilantro. I did add just a little bit more fish sauce and a bit of accent. The longer this sits, the more it marinates and the better it's gonna taste. Okay, so update, we're waiting on the rice. So the sticky rice I got is from a different store. We've never used it before, so it's giving me a little bit of a hard time. I'm gonna go ahead and feed them the beef salad while they're waiting, because they've been waiting for like over 20 minutes to eat. It's just been sitting here. The boys have been snacking on it, but we're not gonna tell nobody that. But we're gonna let Jose try it. Here's Jose's platter.
That looks good.
Huh?
So that looks good.
Oh.
Get a little bit of these onions right there.
What? It's good.
Should just go hard in the paint.
On a scale of 1 to 100.
100.
Really?
Every time. Every time. This is why you get you a little wife, fellas. And you don't let her pay no bills. So she has no choice than to clean your house and make you food. You pay all her bills and say, I pay all your bills. Make me food and clean my house.
Alright you guys, that is it for this week's video. I got my beef salad, my rice. I made a spicy soy sauce on the side. My version of a spicy soy sauce. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, try it. Let me know in the comments down below. As always, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys on
the next week's video.
Bye. This is all that's left from dinner. Literally nothing. This could probably fit one more plate, but that's how you know it's good. The family tears it up every single time. That's a win for me.